My gaze rests upon you, my child, and I perceive how readily your focus is drawn in many directions. I know your days are full, your mind often busy, and countless matters compete for your notice. I can tell that you give a lot of thought to where you put your energy. But I need you to take a moment, not to add to your load, but because I care deeply about you and want to share something you can't fully see yet. Something that remaining silent would eventually hide. There are people and things that want you to just get past this moment. Their strategy isn't always direct opposition. Sometimes it's a quiet pulling away, a steady flow of activity meant to keep you from being truly still. They only want to keep you busy, not thinking and always moving so you never stop and listen. Their only goal is to put off, delay, or ignore the quiet wisdom that's inside you. This is exactly why I'm speaking now to stop it. These forces would rather you don't know about them because what I'm about to tell you will make things clear. Understanding makes their hold weaker. It slowly breaks the weak ties that hold you together. Once you can see things more clearly, you naturally stop supporting whatever has been slowly lowering your spirit. This is why I want you to understand how important this time is. Not because you are weak inside, but because you are about to have an idea that will change the way you go on your journey. I wouldn't get in the way of your progress like this if it wasn't very important. I never come without a clear plan. I understand how often your inner peace is upset, my dear child. I know how important it is for you to have some quiet time to yourself. That's why I picked this particular moment. What you don't know is already having an effect, and I care about you enough that I won't wait until the damage is clear before I speak up. You should not put this aside, please. I know that voice inside me. Most of the time, it seems reasonable and soft, like this can wait until you're less tired, less stressed, and better ready. But it's too late now. It's already hurt you more than you know. Later has often turned into long periods of time. And when you finally got back, it was harder to understand what you were trying to get across. I want you to join me in this moment. I'm not trying to speed you up. I just want to make sure you stay safe. Your attention is being pulled away on purpose, and you should really pay attention to this. Not every call on your attention is safe. Everyone who asks for your time has an effect on you in some way. Some distractions are cleverly set up to keep you from noticing small changes in your heart. What makes you feel weak? What keeps you from reaching a state of peace? I'm not here to find fault. I'm here to shed light on what's been going on, so that you can make decisions based on clear vision instead of unconscious habit. I can feel how full your days are. My dear one, I see the duties you have, the expectations people have of you, and the huge amount of work you do to keep things in balance. But I can also see past this. I can see how quietly your inner self has been reached. Not because of sudden trouble, but because of constant tiredness, not because of chaos, but because of a steady flow of sound and activity. This is why you're so tired that rest doesn't make you feel better. This is why your spirit feels heavy for no clear reason. It's not a coincidence. Allow this to enter your heart right now. Stay with me. This message makes you feel safe. It doesn't protect you from me, but from the small forces at work. Real safety doesn't always feel soft or simple. At times, it shows up as a halt, an urgent call to stop, look, and really hear. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I talk to you because I love you, not because you aren't doing enough. Please fully understand this, my beloved. This is not a correction made out of anger. This warning comes from a deep sense of care. If things were really going wrong, I wouldn't be so close to you. I wouldn't be talking to you so directly if you were out of reach. I'm speaking up because your life is valuable and what's happening around you is important. Don't let this chance go by. What you don't see can still have an effect on you. Being unaware doesn't protect your spirit in any way. Thought does. Being able to respond in a new way is possible when you understand what is happening. You can stand your ground against subtle influences once you know what they are. Once you understand the bigger picture, you stop blaming yourself for feeling lost. Help yourself get back to a state of calm by reading this. I know that some of you may want to turn away, my beloved, not because you don't care, but because deep things can feel heavy. Understand the desire to stay in comfort rather than face what can't be seen yet. But a sense of comfort that isn't based on the truth won't last. I'm telling you the truth right now, so that your inner peace isn't based on something that is easy to break. When you hear these words, you might feel something moving inside you. Worry is not what that is. That's a deep recognition from the inside. Deep down, you understand how important this moment is. You know this is more than just a bunch of words deep down. In fact, this is exactly why those in power want you to ignore this. Because if you stay, you'll start to see connections you were meant to see all along. My goal is not to give you too many details. My goal is to help you see more clearly inside. True understanding comes about gently when it is guided. You don't have to understand everything right away. You only need to be here for a short time to see what you have been missing. My child, you have been very determined for a long time. You have taken on responsibilities that are much bigger than most people realize. You have kept going even when you really needed to rest. You have kept busy even though your spirit wanted to be still. It's great that you're strong, but being strong has also made you more open. A spirit that is always moving is easier to change than one that is clearly hurt. That's why I'm going to step forward now. I'm not annoyed by what you're doing or upset that you've turned your attention elsewhere. I know that this world puts a lot of pressure on you all the time. This is why I speak with a sense of urgency and not with judgment. I'm not here to put you down. I'm here to gently wake you up before your deep tiredness turns into a dull spirit. Please stay with me for a little while longer, my dear. Hold your breath for a moment. Stop your heart from beating so fast. You don't have to answer right now. You do not have to decide anything right now. All you have to do is listen. Hearing is a safety measure in and of itself. I understand that you might think this is too much. I know you might want to make it easier to dismiss by making it lighter, but listen to what I say. When people are most at risk, it's not usually when there is a lot of noise. My child, sometimes a quiet change is already happening. Even when everything seems fine, I'm writing to you now because I love you so much that I can't let that small change go unnoticed. Right now, you are not by yourself. I'm right here with you. It's not like I watch from afar. I'm here to talk directly to your spirit because you deserve this time of peace. Allow it to happen now. Stay here with me. The goal of this message is not to alarm you. It's here to keep you safe, steady your steps, and help you understand. Again, don't turn away. Stay put. Your choice about this particular time has an impact that goes beyond what you understand now. I really see how busy you are, my child. I watch the full days you go through, my beloved child. All the information coming at you at all times and the tasks that never seem to end. My eyes see that your thoughts are always moving. How quickly each day goes by and how even quiet times feel rushed. I know that when you started this day, you didn't plan to end it. And I really feel bad that I stepped into your present in this way. I don't take your time for granted, my dear child. I know how important each minute is to you right now. Please fully understand what I mean because you made a mistake. I'm not stopping your progress. I'm not stepping in to give you a hard time, put the blame on you, or add more weight to what you already have to carry. Take a break from your day because I love you, my sweetheart. And affection can step up even when it's not convenient. My caring love doesn't always wait for the perfect time. When safety is needed, love steps in. I know how hard you work to keep things running smoothly. I know how much determination it takes to just get through each day. You have responsibilities that other people can't see. You solve problems in a quiet way. You look ready even though you're tired. You keep going even though your spirit is tired. I see all of these things. I admire how strong you are, and I'm not here to lessen your resolve. My dear one, I'm here because you've been carrying a lot of weight by yourself. I'd like to say sorry in a gentle way because I know that being stopped can be annoying. You might feel like there is no room for another sound, demand. But pay close attention to what I say now. This isn't an order. This is an act of worship. Please don't add anything else to your schedule that you don't have to. I want you to stop because going forward without fully understanding what's going on will cost you more than taking a short break with me. When safety starts to hide behind comfort, love steps in gently. Comfort is good, but it can also make you less aware. My child, when life moves too quickly, you stop noticing what is going on inside you. You stop being able to hear the quiet messages from your inner self. It's impossible to see what is wasting your energy. I'm not here to disturb your peace. I'm here to keep it safe. I don't see anything wrong with how busy you are. I know that this life is always pulling at you. I know that distractions are all around you trying to get your attention, your energy, or your feelings. I don't think it's wrong for you to interact with them. I know how easy it is to get carried away. That's why I'm stepping in now in a soft, but clear way before deep weariness turns into numbness. And numbness makes people feel alone. This pause doesn't mean anything bad. It's a safety measure. It's not my job to point the finger. I'm putting out my hand. I want you to get close for a while. Let me show you what you can't see when you're always moving. You're not having a hard time. That's not a fail. You are important enough to get a warning before something bad happens. I know that hearing these words makes you feel bad. My child, you wonder if you should be doing more, calling me more, and listening more. Allow yourself to feel regret right away. Regret is not what I want to say. It makes you move away. Love brings you closer. I'm not here to use shame to get your attention. Please come in. I'm here to greet you. I can feel that your spirit is tired even though your body is still moving forward. You don't talk about being tired, but I can see it. I've noticed that your happiness has been going down lately. How fragile your peace feels, how your thoughts are all over the place. None of these things show weakness. It shows that you care. And it makes me even more sure that this pause is necessary. I wouldn't stop you in this way unless it was really important. I wouldn't get involved in your life unless keeping quiet would cost you something important. Dear child, there are times when waiting seems like a good idea but is actually bad for you. This is one of those times. Delaying would mean letting you keep going without noticing what is calling you from the shadows. Right now, you might feel reluctance. You might want to get this done quickly and get back to your work. I get your urge, but please stay with me for a little while longer. Take a moment to breathe. Let go of the tension in your shoulders. Take a moment to calm down so you can hear me clearly. I'm not here to give you too much information. I'm here to change the way you see things. Clear sight gives you options. With choices, you're free. When you clearly understand, my child, you can move forward with wisdom. When you can't see, even good intentions can lead you to exhaustion. I know how important it is to you to be reliable, honest, and productive. These traits aren't bad in and of themselves, but they become burdensome when they get in the way of rest, connection, and awareness. I'm going to cut you off now, my child, so you don't go off track while trying to keep up with everything else. Right now, it's not about fixing things right away. It has to do with watching. It's about figuring out what's been going on beneath the surface of your active life. It means letting me be with you in the middle of your day instead of just on the edges. Right now, my child, I'm close to you. I'm not demanding or angry, and I'm not far away. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. Faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Haven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. I speak softly but with a sense of a pressing necessity, because that kind of necessity doesn't have to be harsh. Care can fill the gaps left by pressing needs. It can be thoughtful to ignore necessity. Resisting the urge to do something can mean that you are very important. You should feel safe here. Please feel safe enough to stop acting strong. Feel safe enough to admit that you're tired. Feeling safe enough to listen to what I say without having to explain yourself. I'm not asking you to stop doing your job. I'd like to ask that you let me help you carry them. For a long time, you have shown a lot of endurance. You have changed. You have kept going, but strength without rest turns into strain over time. I'm taking a break from you before the stress gets worse and harder to ease. Please don't think of this as another thing that needs your attention. This time, think of it as a peace gift. My child, I am not separate from your journey. Everything about it has me in it. I want to walk with you all the time, not just show up when you're tired. Please stay with me now, my dear. Let this quiet time really wake you up. May this moment remind you that you are never alone. You are seen even when things are very hard for you. People love you. You are safe. Why did I tell you to stop? Because your spirit is more important to me than any daily task. I told you to take a break because your inner self needs to be safe. If you choose to stay and listen, my words will come out softly, clearly, and with a lot of love. I want to be clear about what that which is against me wants for you right now, my beloved child. Not to scare you or make you question everything around you. Instead, it's meant to help you see what's really going on so you're not blind. It's not a problem to be able to see clearly. What tries to stay hidden is shown when you understand. When you see things for what they really are, my child, things that are hiding lose their power. At this time, the other side doesn't want to challenge you with big fights or sudden problems. That's not its goal right now. Its hope is so much more subtle and easy to understand. It wants you to ignore this moment and think it doesn't matter. It wants you to turn your attention away, telling yourself that this can wait, so you miss what I'm offering you. One popular method is to delay. Doesn't it ever feel risky? A quiet whisper says it makes sense. This can wait. There's no need to rush. You need to pay attention to other things. Such gentle suggestions stop any alarm from going off. This is how well it works. It pulls you away from clarity slowly, but it never seems to stand in the way of it. That which is against me doesn't mean you have to turn away from me completely. My dear, it only needs to keep your attention on different things so you never really hear. It doesn't need you to break down. It just needs you to keep moving without being aware of it. It's not trying to earn your trust. It just wants to make it hard for you to see. A mind that wanders is easier to sway than a spirit that is really upset. It might not seem important to just look away for a moment, but in your spirit, this kind of behavior often hides a deeper fear and seems like normal behavior. It means moving on from something deep before its meaning can fully sink in. This isn't because I don't want to listen, my child. It's because deep truths can feel heavy when you're already tired. The other side knows how hard things are for you, my loved one. It knows that you are mentally and physically tired. So, it doesn't put too much pressure on it. It pulls you gently instead, filling the room with noise and making other things seem more important. So, this meeting doesn't seem important. It doesn't have to keep my voice down. You only need to have trouble hearing. They care more about how well you understand than how strong you are. My child, you can use your strength in the wrong way or it can fade over time. But having insight changes the way you go. It lets you stop agreeing with things that make you feel bad. It helps you see patterns you've been following without realizing it. When you gain insight, you get back the power to choose. That's why I'm talking to you now, my love. You are becoming more aware of the truth. You already feel it. Being aware that something is not quite right, that mild but constant unease. When you're busy, but don't feel at peace with yourself. These feelings aren't made up. You can read them. And what is against me hopes that you will forget about them until you can't remember them anymore. I want you to understand this without being scared. No, my child. The other force can't hurt you. It can't tell you what to do. It can't make you do something. That's why it relies on taking your attention away. It works because you agreed to it without saying it. When you don't know, you take on burdens without realizing it. I never meant for you to happen. They don't fear your actions or your increased energy when your understanding wakes you up and breaks that silent agreement. They are afraid of how quiet and honest you are. When you think quietly, the truth comes out. Being sincere can help you see lies you've been telling yourself. Because of this moment is so important, my dear, because it can be hard to find inner peace and real self-reflection. You can't see the connections when there is delay. It keeps you from figuring out why you're tired, why happiness seems less, why the peace seems weak. It makes you feel responsible for things you can't change. Being able to clearly understand change is self-blame into insight. And having insight lets you be free. The other side hopes that you will think these words aren't true, my child. It wants you to downplay their importance so that you don't feel bad. You should say, "This isn't for me." Reducing the importance of truth is just another way to put off responding, even if you know deep down that it's not true. This feature lets you stay alone and unaltered. My goal in telling you this is not to make you doubt every idea or worry about every distraction. My beloved, that's not my goal. Telling you this will help you see better. Such a clear view doesn't make people feel uneasy. It makes you feel calm. You stop reacting without thinking when you know what's going on. You might be wondering why it's become harder to see where I'm going lately. Why do choices seem harder to understand? Why does inner peace feel weak? This has nothing to do with my being far away. It's because your attention has been split. Focus that is spread out makes everything seem fuzzy. Clear vision comes back with focused attention. I want you to know that the discernment part of your spirit needs peace to work well. In the same way that your body needs rest to heal, your mind needs peace to understand what is real. When there is no stillness, your spirit's ability to discern gets worse. Instead of true wisdom, you start to rely only on reason, on patterns, and on urgent needs. This isn't because you're failing, my love. It's because you have too much on your back. If you believe, say, Ian, as I watched you smile and cheer other people up, I thought, will I feel calm again? Today I tell you that peace and joy will come back to you because I'm with you right now. Lean in and take what's being offered. If you call me and I trust you, I'll answer right away. Tell them I need help. Keep an eye on doors that open. Good things are already on their way because you trust them. For a long time, you've been strong and helped others even when they were doubtful. I can tell that every smile was earned. I also see the quiet pain that's hiding behind that smile. The tears that you're holding back, and the days when you don't think happiness is still possible for you. Listen to this. Yes, it is. You were not just made to last. You were made to live fully, shine brightly, laugh easily, and carry peace with you all the time. The world sells happiness that is only stable when you succeed or get a quick thrill. But I give joy that has deep roots that don't change. Once more, let us be thankful for the sun, kind words, and light winds. Let everyday things become magical again. Also remember this if today seems dull. Don't feel like you have to guess every move or solve every puzzle. I make you feel good, give you energy, and point you in the right direction. The way I see you is never based on lack. This book is full of steady hope that shows what is good. The waiting, the fight, and the victory are all parts of a bigger picture. I'm getting ready for you, so take a brave step forward. Feel free to talk to me. Put down the things that are weighing you down and trust in promises that won't fall apart. Even if the answers come up in strange ways, you're not by yourself. My presence is all around you. My strength keeps you steady and my care keeps you safe. Get rid of stress. Take my word for it and walk into the future I'm making ready. You should be happy in your heart because I am close and the nice gifts I've brought already start to show up. You are heard, seen, and loved beyond measure. Always look for trust and believe. If you open your heart, you will find peace that grounds you, strength that lifts you, and confidence that changes the way you see tomorrow. I will always lead you. Be sure that I'm with you at all times and let my steady care settle into your mind. I am your trustworthy leader and the source of strength that runs through every moment. You're not just taken care of, you are loved and will always be supported. Get this truth into the very core of your being. As I walk with you, I light the way ahead of me. Please let the words wash over you and feed your spirit. They will also awaken your heart to the hopes I have for you. You have been chosen by my care to bring joy wherever you go. Giving these thoughts to someone who is having a hard time will make them feel better. I'm ready to help with any problem and can give you information that will open doors that have been closed. You will learn how to get past problems and find the courage to live the life you were meant to live while you were in my care. Today I breathe new life into you, giving you hope instead of despair. This light moves through you and erases mistakes you've made in the past. I have renewed your core, given you back your inner strength, and given you a new sense of purpose. Don't forget that you have friends and family. I've never turned away from you. Every problem you face is not a dead end. It's a way to become smarter and reach your full potential. I'm not going to let you fall back into doubt. Keep your eyes on the advice I give you. Better times are coming. Joy and peace are waiting for you there. I've given you a new start, a blank page for a new story. Do not think about being alone, the fears that changed you, or the times before you felt my presence. You are stronger now and ready to face any challenge. You will no longer feel like you are cut off. You can always count on me to be with you, your constant companion. If you believe this, you will be strong enough to handle any test. No challenge, no matter how big, will be too hard for you. Your emotions will be kept in check and you'll be able to stay calm even in storms. You will not break when things get tough. Instead, struggle makes you better and more like the person you were meant to be. When you feel like giving up because of tiredness, know that I will always see you. I feel deeply that you are valuable, and my promise to you will never change. Right now is a unique time. My voice reaches your heart. Feel my care around you like a wall of safety, not shaken by trouble. My support will always be there for you. Whether you're on top of a mountain or walking through a valley, protect you and give you what you need at just the right time. Giving you strength when you're tired and comfort when you have to wait. Come inside and find me. It makes me happy to change the routine into something new. In an instant, you can have the conversation you didn't expect. Make the progress you've been waiting for and feel the peace and quiet you thought you had lost. Things that seem normal can change quickly and reveal goodness that you couldn't have planned for. Everyday moments often have gifts that aren't opened yet, just waiting for a thoughtful look. Have faith that I can turn even the dullest hour into a turning point. Putting words of encouragement where tiredness used to be, I also mean right now, doesn't think happiness will go away. It's not a quick escape. I'm changing the beat of your heart so it beats with lighter steps, more trust and more freedom. There will still be bad days, but your soul will be stronger because it gets its strength from somewhere deeper. When things get crazy, you'll learn to take deep breaths. Find peace even when people are expecting a lot from you. And keep hoping even when everyone else gives up. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who were still. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. What you think about the world and yourself has changed because of this. Being happy now is just the start of a new way to live. Come walk with me. Keep my words close to your heart and let them help you decide what to do. Pick joy when you don't know what to do today. Let laughter calm your racing mind. Stop your worries and answer your fears. Train your mind to notice small acts of kindness and enjoy them right away. Rest your heart on the truth that I am always working for your good. Take a look at your reflection and see more than just someone who has made it through. Remember that person is still there, still loved, and now smiling from a place of renewal. I've made sure that today brings you happiness. As you start your day, expect good things to happen. Peaceful happiness that spreads from one person to many spreads. Get ready for peace. I give you to fill up in conversations, texts, and daily tasks. Your laugh might teach more than 1,000 words. When you feel joy, you become a carrier of hope. Feel free to share it. It was never meant to wait for the perfect time. My spirit awakens to wonder in the middle of the everyday. Keeping it something makes you stronger. Joy makes it easier to stick with something when it's close by. Stay with these words until the end because those who do so will feel more joy. Each sentence gives me hope. Every sentence pours living water into the mind and heart to heal tired places. Give yourself the gift of time to think about what it all means. Don't rush through it. Your inner life is like a field that slowly drinks in light rain. You can best take an encouragement when you stop, breathe, and just receive it. When you linger, you choose to believe that careful attention is worthwhile and helpful. The longer you stay in this light rain, the softer the ground inside you gets, and the faster your joy rises. I'm here to give you long-lasting care. I see how hard things are for you and hear your prayers. I'm moving through your life and guiding each step. If you feel like I'm getting close, take that as a sign to lean in even more. Giving something like time, trust, or kindness shows that you have faith in the future. I'm going to put my hand on you and tell you the truth. Today will bring you happiness. May laughter come up from places you thought were dry. May peace settle into your heartbeat and give you a steady beat that helps you get things done and have conversations. May a new interest in things make you notice things you used to miss, turning boring hours into quiet times of discovery. If you want to feel calm and peaceful while you sleep at night, say to yourself, "Hope stayed with me from dawn until dusk." Take this blessing with you like a flame. Go back to it whenever the clouds start to gather and give it to anyone who needs hope, comfort, or light. Once a flame is shared, it doesn't go out, it grows. Small sparks can help travelers get through the dark nights. And your message could be the signal someone has been waiting for. Keep the fire of thanks going. The glow gets stronger in you and around you every time you think of the gift. Remember that being kind never uses up all the good in you. When you share more, the glow gets stronger. If the flame seems to be going out, take a moment to breathe and think about times when comfort came to you out of the blue. Those memories are like new fuel. They make you bright and determined again. Remember that joy doesn't just show up sometimes. It is a loyal friend sent by love that never ends. These lines should be the sign you've been looking for. They come from love that has no limits and give forgiveness, new life, and hope. Allow yourself to be fully enveloped by this gift of grace, which will push you forward with calm confidence. Today, let its warmth fill every word you say and every choice you make. Today is an important day, hope, renewal, and a way for us to reconnect again. When you knock on doors slowly, they open all the way. Where it looked like there was no way, I clear a path that is full of chances that fit your skills. There was nothing stopping you from moving forward until my power snapped the chains that held you. Take a deep breath and lift your head as you step through. As you cross the threshold, notice how hope feels different. It's lighter, more useful, and ready to be used right away. Trust the ground beneath you and take the first steps with courage. Past problems no longer define who you are. I call for freedom. Freedom to get up, do something, and walk bravely into the future that has been planned for you. I've loved you since the beginning and I always will. Let these words help you feel calm and clear. Come close and I'll do amazing things. Trust me and I'll show you the way. Giving you knowledge when it's hard to decide what to do and courage when the going gets tough. Celebrate even small steps forward because each one shows that the past is behind you and new opportunities lie ahead. A simple act of service, a kind word or an ear to listen. These actions will last beyond this life. Purpose is not a faraway goal. It's a choice you make every day to show my heart in everything you do. You mirror my attention when you slow down to see a need. When you pick up someone who is having doubts, you speak my voice to them. Enjoy the journey of getting closer to me and watch as everyday interactions turn into deep conversations that last a long time and leave quiet trails of hope. Wherever you go, the world offers short-lived thrills, but getting to know me better will give you real happiness. Read my words with a desire to change, not just to learn. Let it help you break bad habits, feel better when you're tired, and find your way when you're lost. When you pray, your soul talks to mine. It's not a chore. Setting aside time for this gives me the power to send you wisdom and peace that will keep you steady even when things change. With time, you'll realize that inner peace affects everything you do and how you act. It takes time to grow on this path, so be patient. Like how dawn creeps across the sky, change can happen too slowly to keep track of, but it does happen. Every moment you spend looking for me makes you feel better and gives your heart new long-term goals. Small signs of progress like new ideas, deeper breathing, and kinder words should be cherished because they build a strong base. When fear tries to dim the light inside you, take a moment to remember this truth. I care about you and let go of anything that doesn't belong. Putting a new courage in its place, I didn't give you a timid spirit. I gave you one of strength, love, and reason. Fear turns my vision of victory into shadows when I see it. But love takes away all fear. When anxiety comes calling, know that I am in charge of your future and that nothing escapes my attention. With my hand in yours. Walk through deep valleys knowing that I will never leave you. Say brave things to your soul and remind yourself of how steady I am and how strong you are. Every morning I pour into you and I watch as discouragement lose its voice. Every challenge is a chance for me to show how faithful I am. No matter if you have struggled with dependence, heartbreak, betrayal, or a deep loss. People who feel alone can find comfort in your journey through fire. Do not hide how hard things are for you. Your story can help people who are sad, carried by grace. Think about what you share and let others see my hand in every step of your healing. This will help them believe that they can also find hope. This gives your pain a purpose and turns it into a compass that leads tired travelers to solid ground. Your story tells people that I can turn ashes into beauty and sadness into happiness. When you want to hold on to self-blame, remember that I forgive you completely and for all time. Once I clean you, you won't feel guilty again and you can go on with your life. When shame starts to whisper, say this truth out loud. The sound should help you remember that the past can't stop your future. Every day be thankful for the freedom you have because it lets you be creative, curious, and kind. Qualities that make your journey and the journeys of those around you brighter by sharing new light. The weight of shame is off of you now. So walk freely, not with pride, but with thanksgiving. Every dawn is a fresh start, free of the mistakes made the day before. Never forget how much small acts of trust can mean. A prayer in the morning, a kind word, or an act of quiet kindness. Even though these seem simple, I love using this simple to make amazing things happen. Big actions get people's attention, but being faithful over and over again wins my heart. Find ways to show love. Every action you take strengthens you and confirms that hope is real, getting you ready for bigger chances ahead. You don't need a spotlight to show how good I am. A gentle glow of kindness can often help someone who has lost their way. Take some quiet time to remember who I am. And let that memory make you think and act better. Kindness is more powerful than words when it's quiet and on normal streets and rooms. Your thoughtful presence could be the only kind thing someone feels all day. Let the thought of that possibility push you to be thoughtful in every interaction, showing patience, respect, and quiet cheer. I opened the seas, made shepherds leaders, and gave prophets who were afraid to speak to power the courage to do so. I can reach anyone, but my tenderness doesn't stop there. I'm here for you when your heart breaks and happy for you when you succeed. I stay the same no matter the season or what's going on around me. Life goes by quickly like a vapor that slips through your fingers, but I'll always be here. Remember that when the days start to blend together, it will keep you calm and steady, free of worry and doubt all the time. The years turn into days, the seasons mix, and schedules make it hard to notice things. Don't waste your short life on things that don't fill you up. Choose based on what will last. The love you give, the character you shape, and the trust you grow. In the end, you'll understand that real wealth isn't stuff or praise, but the lasting effects of a life lived with meaning. You are a part of a story that is much bigger than you. Your loyalty makes waves that reach through time, affecting people you may never meet and leaving a mark that lasts for a long time. Trust fully, love deeply, and live with courage. You belong with me and I will always be with you. This promise should help you feel good about every choice you make today. Life that is brave is not dangerous. It has a purpose. A deep love is not a sentimental love. It is practical kindness that is shown over and over again. Trusting someone completely isn't blind. It makes your eyesight better when you think about my character. Keep these definitions close to you and notice how they change the things you do every day into signs of strength. Keep these truths close to you and listen to them again when you don't feel like having much courage. Tell people who are lost this truth. We will get things fixed, give people hope, and make peace last. It may seem like there are a lot of paths that people can take, but none of them are missed. To feel less alone or important, remember that your life and story give the bigger picture meaning that can't be taken away. Whether you are waiting in quiet times, pushing through hard times, thriving, or resting in plenty, give this reminder away. For free, it might help someone who, in my design, each phase has a purpose, doesn't yet know how valuable they are. Keep being kind all the time. Trust me, because I'm the only one who can see how each moment fits together to make a bigger whole. You will understand one day that even the hard parts were necessary. Never doubt how much I care, giving chances over and being kind all the time. When your heart turns to me, I answer right away. I pick you up, wipe away your shame, and set your feet on a straight path. You can change your future, not your past mistakes. They can teach us valuable lessons that can make us wise. Carry what you've learned with you as useful information. They're not the last word. With love, you can look forward to a bright future. Throw away all false accusations. Only my voice can tell you how valuable and capable you are. Your life is filled with my steady, real presence. Even though you can't see me, I am there to help and guide you. When doubt comes calling, come back to this truth. Let it settle over you like a calm evening, letting your mind and body know that you are safe. Then keep going with a new sense of purpose, ready to face each new day. We will always remember you. Yes, you are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. When Jesus says, "Give and heaven will open over you," on this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and this is not poetry. Hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to this site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.